Hello everybody, it's me Meg, and in this video I'm going to show you how to build a centaur statue, if that is your cup of tea. This was in response to another suggestion I received, so thank you so much for your suggestion and for tying it in with those other two tutorials which I thought was very clever. If you're not familiar with the angel or the mermaid statue I've done previously, I will provide a link to those in case you're interested in doing those as well, but for now, let's get into building this really simple centaur. Okay, we're going to start like we always do with the middle layer, and we're going to start 7 blocks off the ground. So count up 7 blocks between the ground and these 4 blocks here. Then proceed to build the rest of the layer. To make the fewest mistakes, I found it's easier to do an outline of the shape first and then to fill it in. Now this is a relatively simple build compared to some of my other ones, so it's going to move pretty quickly. I don't expect you to build each layer in 10 seconds, so feel free to pause the video whenever you need to. We're just going to keep adding layer upon layer until eventually we'll have a full 3D statue. I'm going to be using stone for mine, just as a force of habit, no other reason, but you're more than welcome to assign any block you want to any of the colors on the left. I tried to show colors that would be a more natural color to use, although I did avoid blacks and whites as they would mess with the guides, so you might see some colors such as purple or blue mixed in, but those can be, again, any block you want. Get creative with some of the colors you use, and at the end of the video I will show you some of the things I came up with. There are some things about this build that you don't necessarily have to follow step by step. I'm just giving you the basic structure of the statue, but feel free to change it up however you want. If you want your centaur to have shorter hair, then by all means, give her shorter hair. It's totally up to you. While it's looking pretty good as it is right now, it's still really flat on the edges, so we're just going to keep adding layers till those get progressively smaller and smooth out the entire shape. Just a few more layers to go with just the last few blocks to place. Mostly we're going to be working on the arms at this point. Like I said, it's very small and it shouldn't take you very long to build. It took me approximately 25 to 30 minutes to build this. Of course, I wasn't creative, so if you're going to go survival, it might take you just a little bit longer. But seriously guys, if you can think of a better way for me to do my tutorials, I'm open to suggestions. Anywho, we have this done. Let's go ahead and look at some of the colored versions now. Well this is the boring stone one we just did. Let's back it up and look at this next one, where I have basically just replaced all of those blocks with a different color. As you can see on this one, I gave her spots on her back, but you know, it's whatever you want. And everything else is basically just the same, just a different color. Now let's look at the third one that I have done. I made a white horse for this. I took the liberty of using 2 different colors for the torso section, and I also left her bald because I want to give her a completely different hairstyle. So I'm just going to make something up here. I'm going to give her a quick ponytail with some extra long bangs in the front. Feel free to experiment and add your own things to it. I know this is a very generic pose, but she could easily be holding something in her hand if you wanted that, or she could be wearing a cape. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Leave a like or comment if you enjoyed it or found it useful. It really does help me out. Check out some of my other tutorials. I have several and hopefully many more to come. Also feel free to make suggestions for new ones. I'm always accepting ideas. See you later!